Start recording.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
I've jumped out tape.
Alright. Brittany, I'm taking you to Raising Cane's.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
And if the drive-thru is not that long, can we go through the drive-thru perhaps?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, whatever you need.
Okay. I really appreciate it. I'm not feeling so well. I'm having terrible anxiety, and I suffer with anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
Today, even though I took my medicine, it's been pretty.
I can relate to that. I have both of those issues sometimes too. So, what do you think's different today that might be different than other days? You said you took your medicine. Does your medicine usually help you?
It usually does. I take Zoloft and then I take an anxiety pill as needed, but
Yeah.
I've been needing that a lot more often, and a lot of times it will calm me down, but I don't know, lately I've been waking up and like just freaking out. Like all I have to do is open my eyes and I'm freaking out.
Yeah, that's crazy that you said you're taking Zoloft, because I take Zoloft, and I just, when you said that, you reminded me to take it because I forgot to take it this morning.
I take 50. They moved it up to 100, but when I was taking 100, it made me feel, I don't know, it made my head feel weird, and
Really?
I gave it like a week or a little over a week, and it didn't get better, but maybe I need to take the full 100.
They just moved me up from 50 to 100. That's wild.
Does it make your head feel kind of?
Honestly, I just started, and the last 3 days I forgot to take it. I have memory problems, and I don't always remember to take my meds. I need to set like a timer on my phone or something so I can remember. But I haven't remembered to take it the last 3 days, and I was just telling my wife this morning I need to remember to take it. If you hadn't got in and told me that, I wouldn't have taken it at all today because I would have completely forgot. So I'm glad you reminded me.
Yes.
What do you take that's as needed for the anxiety?
Klonopin.
Klonopin? Okay.
Yes.
They gave me something called hydroxyzine for that too. It's an antihistamine, but it makes me tired. It's like a sedative. So I don't really take it that much because it makes me sleepy and I have to drive and stuff, and so I just don't get anything for that.
I'm originally from Georgia, and I was on Klonopin for the longest, and it's actually really hard to get them to prescribe you that, but they tried hydroxyzine and a bunch of other things before I finally convinced them, just get my records for Georgia, you just see.
Because Klonopin's more like a controlled thing, right? So yeah. So, is there anything going on with you that is different that would make you more anxious? Do you think?
Well, I don't really have anybody, like a lot of friends. I had this one friend, but she kept on like trying to take advantage of me and not reciprocate, and then she started taking stuff out of my house and give it back, and she's still not respecting my boundaries. Like, I've been ignoring her and everything, but she keeps on trying to call and text me, and she just likes to take.
You're the only one in the relationship that's giving, and she's taking, and that's really good that you set those boundaries, because
I do have my therapist I had for a while. She moved to Kansas City and got married.
Okay.
So now I've got a new therapist. I see her Thursday morning.
Okay. So that is a change for you. Is that going to be your first time seeing her on Thursday?
Yes.
So that's a big change for you. How long had you been seeing the therapist you had?
The therapist I had about 5 years.
Oh, see, that's a long relationship to have with somebody, you know?
Yes.
And how often were you seeing her?
Once a week.
That's big.
Yes.
And then so her moving away, you know, that's a big change.
Yes.
You know, so I think anybody would have some anxiety if they had a big change like that, you know?
Yes.
So that makes sense.
And I used to like get up and sit on my couch most of the day and try to get on my phone like TikTok and stuff. But
Yeah.
recently I've been really bad about just laying in my bed like every day. I just lay in my bed. Like I feel like I have no energy. I don't know how to explain it.
I understand.
Like the easiest things are so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully getting in with a new therapist and having that new relationship will be a good thing for you, be a positive thing for you, you know? So when you wake up, is it around the same time? Have you noticed like a pattern or anything if it's around the same time when you wake up?
I do have a hard time sleeping. Most nights, like I don't sleep. I try and I can't get comfortable and fall asleep.
So it's hard getting to sleep?
Sometimes I'm up for a couple of days like a crackhead.
Are you serious?
But I promise I don't do anything.
Yeah, I believe
like
you.
That.
Yeah. Is that something that your psychiatrist or anybody have you addressed that with any therapist or anything? Is that something that's been a long time for you, having a hard time sleeping?
Yeah, it's been happening more often.
More often. Yeah.
But they gave me something to take they give me 2 different strengths of Klonopin.
Okay.
They want me to take the 1 milligram at night, and it was helping me like relax and fall asleep, and it like still kind of helps, but it doesn't do near as much as it used to.
Yeah.
Like help me fall asleep.
Yeah. Man, that's got to be difficult because sleep is so important, you know.
Yes. And not enough sleep alone will mess up your mess with your mental health.
Absolutely, just by itself. Yep, you're right.
Yes.
You're right. So you came here from Georgia. You said how many years ago?
About 5.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. What made you move here?
A change.
Just wanting to change.
Yeah,
Just a
because when
different
my
scenery.
granddad died, all my family fell apart. My mom says I'm not her daughter anymore.
Oh man.
And my dad, there ain't no telling what's going on with him, and so it's just basically me, and it's hard to be motivated when it's just yourself. I don't know. I'm gonna get on this side.
Yeah, that's fine. Man, that's a lot of stuff to deal with.
Yes.
So what made you pick?
Well, I was looking up for cheaper places to live in. Kept on popping up even on Craigslist, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take a Greyhound and go. And
so just the cost of living,
and a lot of people said that they wouldn't be as brave as me to do that.
That's very brave.
Yes.
Yeah. You're just gonna get on a bus and just go to a new city by yourself, and
Didn't know
That's
where I was
incredibly
gonna go, what I was
brave.
gonna do, nothing.
So what'd you do when you got here? Like the bus stops and you get out. What did you do?
I went to an extended stay and I only had enough for like a week, and so then I had to go to the homeless shelter, and then I had enough for a couple of more weeks, and then I found this landlord that was willing to help me.
Man, your
And
window
I think-
should be unlocked if you want, whenever you want to roll it down. Is
I
it
think-
unlocked?
I think it's locked.
Okay, there we go.
And then then I got involved with somebody, and I didn't know that it was going to turn into domestic violence, so I got put in Stepstone, and then they helped me get housing. Yes, can I get your 3-finger combo? Thank you.
So it was a domestic violence situation with that guy, and then you had to go to, you said Stepstone. Is that like a women's shelter?
Yeah, for women and kids. Like, you have your own apartment, but you can only stay there for 2 years.
Okay.
Hi. And then they got me into HUD, and that's
good.
where I'm staying now.
Yeah.
The apartment I'm staying in now.
Okay. So do you have like disability or something like that, or some way of, or do you work?
Thank you. No, I don't work. I do get exercise, but
Okay.
it's I wish I had a job. I do wish I had a job.
Would you like any ketchup?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. You said you've eaten here before?
One time.
Yeah, I've never had it before, so I dropped one guy off that works here, but I know it's such a new place. I didn't know anything about it. So.
Oh yes, it was pretty good the first time. It's nothing to brag about, but it is pretty good.
It's good enough for you to go all the way across town, huh?
Yes.
So.
I figured I needed to get out of the house. I really need to save my money and stuff, and I had stuff to cook at home, and I'm just like,
yeah,
I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, it's good to get out of the house.
Yes.
Yeah. So other than this friend that's taking advantage of you, what have you been able to do to make friends or get out? And
I haven't.
You haven't? Is that a hard thing for you to do? Just meeting new people and talking to new people and stuff like that?
It is, and it's hard to trust people, and to be honest, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I understand. Brittany, you've been through a lot,
I have.
You've been through a lot.
And then my childhood didn't help at all.
Yeah.
And this time of year is really bad for me. And then
Yeah.
I had a son.
You did?
And I didn't know he
I'm
had
just turning
this,
around to get back that way. So
I
just
didn't know he had a rare disease till he started showing symptoms, and it was called Alexander disease. And when I took him to the hospital, they only heard of like one other case, and I lost him. And
Brittany, I'm so sorry.
at such a young age, and you're not supposed to go before your kids.
No.
And
How old was he?
he was 9.
9 years old?
Yes.
And what was his name?
What was his name? Mason.
Mason. I'm just so sorry to hear everything that you've been through.
Yes, it's been a lot, and I'm surprised that I've made it this far, but it has to be a reason why I'm still here.
Absolutely. There's a reason why all of us are here, but it sounds like you are incredibly brave. For just the thing about going to another city was enough, but then everything else you've told me about you in your life,
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Good.
And I wish I had more people in my circle.
Yeah.
But I don't, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'll do anything for anybody, and I think that lady got comfortable knowing that. And
yeah. There's people that
take advantage.
Absolutely. There's two kinds of people that go through brokenness, because a lot of us, some people have an easy life and a lot of people don't. And when you have a hard life, I think you have two ways that you respond to it. You either have empathy and you care about other people that go through hard things, or it makes you really bitter and makes you really hard, which is easy to do,
Yes.
and it puts you in this mindset of surviving and getting whatever you can, getting whatever you need. And as people start hurting you, it makes your heart hard, is what the Bible talks about, to have a hard heart. And you don't care that you're hurting other people because you're so hurt,
And I pray that I've been praying that it doesn't make me that way.
That's a good
Because
prayer.
I don't want to be that way. There's enough people. There's enough mean, hateful people in the world.
Yes. Yeah. God gave you a good heart, and it's not fair that you have to go through stuff that you've been through, but he allows stuff like that because of the pureness of your heart. You know what I mean? This is my second time giving you a ride. I don't know if you remember, I took you from Walmart one time with a whole bunch of groceries, and you have a pure heart. I can tell by talking to you, the things that we've talked about, and everything that you're saying now, and it's not fair that people go through things, but it sounds like your friend that you has probably had a hard life, because you don't get that way from having an easy life. You get that from things happening to you and you getting hardened by it. And it's such a good story and such a testament to you and your heart that you've been through so much that you've been through, and you're still seeking him and seeking, what he has for you, and you're not hardened, But at the same time, you're so wise to say, I need to set boundaries in the future for this person, so this person can't hurt me like that again, and also the next person can't, But it's really hard sometimes to know.
It's been really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to know what boundaries to set and how to let people in when you care so much about people.
Yes,
And
I'm like, what about if I let this person go, or quit helping them, or quit being their friend, and something happens to them, then I feel like I have to live with that. And,
yeah,
but at the same time, they're an adult too, and it's not my responsibility.
that's good. That's wise. Somebody told you wise.
Care.
Absolutely. You do your part that's in front of you, and once you've done all of that, there's nothing left for you to do, and you can just give that person back to God and let him decide the next person that's going to help them on the next part of their journey. You know what I mean? But you've done everything on your plate. You've done everything. All your to-do list is all checked off, with that relationship, So I go to a church that's not far from you at all. It's called, that's where my wife and I and our kids go. We've been going there for about 3 years, and we like it. And people there are welcoming, and they're really good about starting new friendships with people and stuff like that. And if that was something you were ever interested in, that's close to you, you know. So
I'll have to look into that.
okay. If it was ever a thing where you needed a ride or anything like that, I wouldn't mind taking you. So
That's my biggest thing, is to get there.
yeah. If you're comfortable with that, I can leave you my phone number when you get out, and you can go from there, you know. So, and I usually have my wife and kids with me, and we don't have a lot of room in the car, but it wouldn't be a big deal at all for me to drop them off, and then me and my wife just come and pick you up. It's got to be like 4 or 5 blocks. It's not very far at all.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, I don't want to pressure you at all, but
I would really appreciate
yeah.
it. I feel like you would put on.
Yeah. It sounds like you need a community around you, and it sounds like you've been doing things on your own for a long time, you know. And one of the things that's really, really good about having a community is that when wolves come, you know, like your friend that you talked about, that's who I would consider like a wolf kind of. They're preying on people, you know, through their own brokenness. You know, I'm not saying it's a wicked, evil, demonic person or something, but just when we're broken, we seek resources from other people, and we want to get what's ours and get ourselves taken care of at any cost. And we don't care who we use. And once we use up everything from that relationship, we just drop them and go to the next person, you know. That's what people just do. And when you have a community of people around you that care about you, you're getting those needs met, so that when a wolf comes along, you don't have all of those feel good empathy, the stuff that you talked about. I care about them and I don't want them to be without and all that. Sometimes when we're empty and we have a really hard time with our family growing up, that puts that inside of us where we need to feel our purpose and our value by taking care of other people. And that's how those people prey on us, and they use us because they take advantage of us being that for them, you know. And that's why, like you said, you end up being the one doing and doing and doing, and you don't get anything back, you know. And when you have that community of people that's building you up and replacing all of that stuff that you're giving, you're not missing that, so you're not seeking it to try to help people who won't help themselves and won't help you back, you know. So it's community, and I've been learning that on my own, because I've been a do-it-yourself type of person, and nobody's gonna help me. I got to do it all myself, and it's had me exhausted, and it's had me to the point of I don't have anything left, you know. So I can identify with what you're saying completely. So
I do have to admit, if I start going, probably at first I'm going to feel, I'm going to probably feel really awkward.
Anxious, and I understand.
And nervous.
Yeah, that's expected. It's right down that street, right there, right down that street.
I don't want to embarrass anybody or anybody judge me. It takes me a little bit to warm up.
I understand. You know what I know about you though? You're super brave, you know, and you do hard things. That's one thing that separates a lot of people, is people that encounter a struggle or an obstacle and they back up from it. They say, "Oh, not going to do that. That's uncomfortable." And the people that say, "That's uncomfortable, but I know what's on the other side of it. It's something I need." You know what I mean? So I'm gonna endure that discomfort, you know. And I can't even wrap my mind around you coming to another state that you've never been before, and only having enough money for a hotel for a week, and then going to a homeless shelter, and look what you have now, you know. And you can't say that your mom or your sister or anybody like that got this for you. You were just leaning on God, and He was providing for you, and you're doing difficult things as things were put in front of you, you know.
Absolutely.
So I know you don't know me. I'm so proud of you. You're so brave. Thank you know. I was parked in that Dillon's parking lot, and I was just about to jump on the highway and go to the other side of town, and right when I pulled out, your ride popped up. So I almost didn't see you at all today.
Oh wow, I'm glad I pressed it when I did.
I have an agreement with God. You know, when you drive, you can accept or decline every ride that comes up. And my agreement with him has been that I just accept every ride. I don't decline rides at all. And a lot of drivers, like I'm in Facebook groups with other drivers and stuff, and they all laugh at that. They're like, oh, you gotta, you know, you don't take people from this side of town, or you don't take people who don't have a profile picture, or you don't take people, you know, but I just accept everything because the way I see it, God has already decided he wants me to see that person and wants us to talk or wants us to, you know, whatever. So I just accept every single ride.
Yes.
And it's been amazing, the conversations and the relationships that I've had with people, you know.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna write down my number for you, and if you don't feel comfortable calling me, that's fine. But if you do,
I don't mind at all.
yeah.
Is it just on Sundays or is it on?
Yeah, we just meet on Sundays. Sometimes there's like events or something that they might have on another day, and they just announce those, you know, whenever it's coming.
Okay.
And if it's a church that you end up liking, they have a new member class that they have that you go to a couple times. That's really good to just get to know people and you know, them to get to know you a little bit better and stuff. Do you care if I pray for you real quick?
I don't mind at all.
Okay. Lord God, I just lift up my sister Brittany to you, and I just thank you so much for all the ways that you've been in her life. Thank you for all of the struggles that you've carried her through, God, and I thank you for the persistence and the strength and the bravery that you put in her, and I just ask that you would begin to start a new season in her life where she would have comfort and she would have ease and she would have peace. And I just ask that you would continue to put people in her life, that she would encounter that peace and that comfort, and that she would start to see your people coming up around her, giving her strength and taking away some of that anxiety that she has, some of that fear, and the things that have her waking up at night. God, I just ask that you would just give her your perfect peace, that she would know that you're in control, know that you've had her this whole time, and that you've been carrying her and walking with her, and that she doesn't have to fear when she's with you, God. I just ask that whatever comes her way now, that she would have confidence and she would continue to have that bravery, God. And I just ask that this would be a new chapter in her life, and that today it would start. I just ask you to be with her and walk with her and speak to her in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
All right. I'm so glad I got to see you today.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
All right. Give me a call if you want to, and I can give you a ride to church. So
Yes,
just
sir.
let me know. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you for making my day so much better.
Yeah, you made mine better too. You know that? All right.
Yes, sir.
You have a good one. Enjoy that chicken.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. See you. I have got to get away quick so nobody sees me crying. I'm starting to get to the point where my wife would kill me if she heard me say this. I feel so convicted taking these people's money, giving them a ride, and then I hear about what they're going through, and I hear about, you know, all the struggles that they have. I already get such a limited percentage of what they pay Lyft, And my heart doesn't even feel right about taking a dime from that girl. And short of just canceling the ride and of course communicating that to her, but that's going to mess up my score, and then that's going to affect me, you know, driving and taking other people. So I just have to have peace about it. And if there's another way, I wish I could just do this just like pro bono. I wish my life was at the point where my financial needs were taken care of and I could just do this all the time and not worry about the money. Because she's been through so much, and I don't even want to take her. I don't even know what I got, like $10 from that ride. I don't even know what to say. It's one of those situations again where I was parked for 15 minutes in the same spot, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for a ride to come in. And finally, I was editing videos, is all that I really can do some days. I got to the point where I was like, I need to just move to a different side of town because this place is dead. And I pull out of the parking lot and am just about to turn to get on the highway, and her ride comes in 2 blocks away. So God, I just praise you for answering me, for showing me that you're real. It's the same thing every time. You show me that you're present. You show me what you have for me. This girl is in a city she's not from, with nobody, doesn't connect with people, has such bad anxiety, she's popping pills every day. She lost a 9-year-old son. And my wife's, a year and a half before we met, my wife's 9-year-old son passed away. And that's not something that I experienced with her at the time, but it's something that I've continued to experience with her every day since. And the other kids we lost. And I can't imagine going through that loss alone in a city where you know nobody. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because this video is going to be an hour long. Pray for Brittany. Pray for Brittany. And pray that she comes to church, and pray that my church would be what she needs. And if it's not, that God will make it clear and would give me the discernment and the wisdom to just help her and guide her. Pray that my wife or some other woman would step in and be in that role with her as a woman, because I don't want to do it and I can't do it. God, I just thank you. Next ride.